some more. How are you guys doing? So I'm going to carry on with acrylic and gel, both of them. But earlier today, I built, like I did a hybrid. I'm going to do a hybrid again, but I'm going to do it with dimension. And I figured I'd put a spin of St. Patty's Day, but my kind of St. Patty's Day, I do like green, but I kind of like nudes. So I'm going to do like sagey green and stuff, like it has a glow of a couple colors that are popular this season. So let's get started with it. Let me see. How is your evening going, everybody? Mine has been going good. Huh, babe?
Here's what I found.
I think they're downstairs. Or hold on. I'm always asking you for glasses at the last minute. I'm sorry, babe. I have like 20 pairs of glasses, you guys, and I could use these. There you go. You need to mark those with something so I know those are yours. Anyways, so you guys, I was going to do my nails too. Look how long my nails are, you guys. Have you ever seen my nails this long? Seriously, when I get off here, I'm going to file them and do something with them. I can't do this. They're screaming for some love and I'm about to give it to them. So I'm going to break this down. Will you do my phone for me? I'm going to break this down and I'll let you just do it. For some reason, I can't do 3 things at once like I normally do right now. I got to focus on what I'm doing. So I'm going to use the black again. I showed you guys these earlier. These are my favorite. I like the case because it's easy. There's the zebra 150 and there's the black 150. When I'm teaching in person with people and private clients, I like to use the black if I feel like they are filing not parallel and using all their zones of their bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use, they're not black, they're brown, dark brown. So I'm going to use this one so I could kind of explain what I'm doing while I'm going through it. Hope everybody's day was amazing. Pretty nice. Thank you for tuning into us and spending some time. So let me get started here. Oh, my phone is going to die. I'm high maintenance today with not trying to be because I'm never high maintenance. I usually take care of this. Sorry, baby. Okay. Let me make sure this thing's charged up. And I might eventually need for you to get me. Is it this plug here? Hand me this plug. I got to plug in my dust extractor. Okay, I got it. I have enough juice to last a while, but I'm just going to plug this in. I got it. There we go. This little powerful thing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put this on 6,000 RPMs. I had it on 12. That is way too fast. And when I prep, I am going to go around the cuticle area, parallel on the nail. I'm going to go through it a second time, and I use my fingers as an example. So a lot of times you see me go over a couple times. I'm trying to explain that's what you do to a person. I'll show you guys really quick. I showed you this earlier on the video this morning, but so when I push back my cuticle, I'll use this one because I'm going to do my nails anyways. Look at this nail. I enjoyed these nails, but I've had better days. Huh?
Zoom in.
Okay, I will. I gotcha. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'll come right here. Then I use my back end here. See how this is going to make everything come up? So everywhere you see it's right. This one wasn't as bad as my other ones. I bet you my thumb is very bad, so let's do my thumb. Not too bad. My nails haven't, they're like over 4 weeks old. I did kind of fill in a little with like a little bit of gel in the back, but not just a rig really quick. Okay, so this is basically what I'm doing to Sally. So I'm going to go on 6,000 RPMs, and I am going to come right here. And see how it looks like I'm using it as a carving bit? It's not. My nails just, it's parallel on it, and it's never going to look like this around your cuticle because the way your nails are shaped. Now, see how I'm in zone 1 right now? You could see the residue right here. So you'll come right here. And notice how I go back behind where I pick up. So the first one I did was taking off really my skin, okay? My cuticle, pterygium, protein growth, all the same thing, okay? So when I come through again, I come here, I go behind it again, come through. Now this is prepping my natural nail. Now if you watched my video, not this morning, but the one before that, I went over hers like 3 passes and then went in with another bit. So that is a perfect prep right there. A lot of times people go around once. What you're doing is taking off the skin, okay? The cuticle and pterygium. You have not prepped the nail. So sometimes you get hairline lifting here. So when you remove the skin, you have to go back and prep the natural nail, okay? So that's what I went ahead and did right there. So on Carmela, I make 3 or 4 passes because she has her cuticle all the way to here. So pretty interesting. Everybody's nails, there's no cookie cutter directions that works for everybody in this industry. Everybody's hands are different, nails grow different, all of that above. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do 4 nails in a row and we're gonna do a hybrid, okay? So let's prep these. So I'll go through my second pass, and then while I'm right here, I'm going to tickle and use all my zones. If this is 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I have 1, 2, and 3 here. See where you see it white? I'm in 2 right here. I'm in zone 2 area. Then what I'm going to do is kind of pivot her finger, and I use actually zone 3. So my movement is like very easy. So see how I used my whole bit? I even use zone 3 here. That's very important ergonomically when you're working. Plus, it's very comfortable for your client. So I'll go over twice like it's a person that doesn't have too much cuticle. Then come through with no pressure, just contact. Now, a lot of people think they need to put some pressure on here. No need for pressure. Your bit is turning 6,000 times per minute right now. And it's by making contact with it, it's prepping it for you. If you put pressure, guess what? You're going to make the nail too thin and they are going to feel heat spikes. An E-file burn is what they'll feel. Okay, pretty basic, but it does make a huge difference. It's so important because this is your foundation for your nail you're building, right? So it's very important that you do your prep correctly because it sets you up for success for your nail to stay on very well. So then I'm going to come in here, same speed, and I'm going to come in and clean her cuticle even closer. Now I'll show you on one of my nails. My nails need some love. So this one I just did, I would come right here, see all that dry skin and dry kind of cuticle there. See how much came up? And then I'm going to come right here and watch how much more comes off. So this is why I don't skip this step. See, all that dust is all the cuticle that's all the way to the back that would make it not lift. See how good that prep is? It's a huge difference than just going from an arbor band to not. Now, I use this probably on like probably 85 to 90% of my clients at this point. Most of my clients, I have deep pockets. See how my nails are kind of in there, and even my sides, see how deep my sidewalls are here. See all this? And this part gets really dry because this is what I hold onto all day doing nails. But look at my prep. So all this could have caused lifting. Okay? Does that make sense? Some of you know already because you've been following me. And I do the same thing all the time. This I never change. The only thing I change is my passes on their nail that I do. Yeah, that bit's amazing, huh? And it feels so good and it's so satisfying. I really like it. I go through files like crazy. I've hardly used this one. I used it on my last live, but I just think it looks pretty bad on camera, so I always get a new file. But I'll use that on me later. Sally doesn't have any germs. Yeah, my germs. So I'm going to come right here and make sure. See these little slivers coming off here? It's partly because she's plastic, but some of my clients have nails that do that. And it's usually the really thin nails that kind of do that. Okay. So let's dust her off. I think I'm going to shorten her a tad bit more. I didn't cut her nails quite as short as I should have. So I'm going to come in and shorten them a tad bit more. Just really quick. So on a client, I would not make that mistake because if I'm doing a set, I take off all their white and I always bring in the sides. If they have a square nail bed, it's going to look like this and the side's still going to come in right there. That's the key to getting a really tight C curve into the nail. If you leave the nail, see how her nail would come straight here? I'd be left with a wider nail. There's no way for me to give her, who has a big hand and big nails, a slender lip. I look like I'm in the, you probably have to put it closer. Did we move it last time or did you move it this time? Did we move it at all? Because it's in my writing on here.
Yeah. We can fix it.
I could get a little closer. Let me see. Hold on. No, I'm more comfortable. Yeah, just go a little more and I'll put my thing down.
Towards you?
Yeah, just like about right here. You know, that's just a little bit, but it makes a difference. That's kind of a lot. But let's see. Go ahead and leave it there. Let's see. I'm going to do a little test real quick. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not in the words anymore so they could see it. I don't want to be in the chat when you guys are trying to watch what I'm doing. Okay. There's not enough dust on here to empty this. So I'll put this over here. Now, once I dust it off towards me, I'm taking off all that dust, or the majority of it, right? As much as I can. Then I'm going to go into swipe and change my pH balance from there. There is a little sliver right there. Okie dokie. Let me take a drink. I'm super thirsty. I should have got a water bottle, but instead I got ice water. So you guys might hear me drink through my mic. Sorry. When I'm trying not to get cubes in my mouth. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is come in and put my protein on. I always start on the free edge and work myself back to my cuticle area so I never flood my cuticles. Okay, now see how wet it looks? As I do this, you'll start to see it kind of oxidize, and that's what you want it to do. By the time you go through all 10, did it go closer? Yeah, by the time I go through all 10, it's dry enough afterwards, okay? So what I do my second coat is I come in and I do a circular motion. Okay. See it there? Okay, thank you, babe. So now let me get 4 forms, and I'll do a different shape. I did a squoval this morning. I thought it was cool because I don't do them very often, and it's quite pretty when you see it. I like it. But in this case, I'm going to do like an oval, kind of tapered oval. Kind of going into almond, but not almond. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make these because sometimes they don't stay on Sally. So I am going to just prepare these. So see how you bring them even like this? You always bring it even. If you don't, this dominant line will be kind of off, okay? So there is a method to the madness of your form too. Okay. So I'm just going to do 4 nails in a row here. Let me get rid of this. This is going to be fun. I'm excited. I like doing stuff like this. So what I'm going to do is get my acrylic liquid. A couple brushes here. Look, I have my older brush before they had it made like this. Remember the matte ones? It would get all crazy here when I would train people, so I put stain resistant right there. If you have some of the old ones, now it stays clean. But the newer ones have that really nice coating, so it doesn't do that. It's when they first came out. I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because it's going off right now. All right. All right, guys, let's come right here, and I am going to, hold on, use my ferrule of my brush to pour down. And I only put enough to where it's the tip of, or the very end of my ferrule right here. And that's actually too much for what I'm doing. But if you're going to do like a set of acrylic or use a lot, I should have put half of that, but it's totally fine because I'm just going to hybrid the nails. So why would you hybrid the nails? You hybrid the nails if somebody like lifts heavy boxes, say they're your cleaning lady, clean houses, bartenders, big time. But bartenders you want to do a hybrid on because their nails will lift. They are in acid-based products like lemon and that stuff, and that breaks down the natural nail as well. So if you have acrylic that is a porous product, it's going to do like a nail rot on it. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. So when I've done bartenders and waitresses, especially bartenders, I hybrid them so it has the strength here, because they're picking up big old boxes and everything. And then I build the rest with gel like I'm going to show you. I am going to do a dimension with this, but I don't always do a dimension if they don't want to. It's completely up to them. But the cool thing about it is it does, it won't lift for anything because gel is non-porous. So it won't break down in acetone or water. It'll stick to the nail when prepped properly like we just did. Okay. A lot of information, huh? Let me put this on the bottom right here. So I'm just putting a little gel thing here so my forms will want to stay on good. Do you see? I don't know what I did with my other swipe things, but I'll use this. It's totally fine. I'll use this for my acrylic. I like these too. I'm just going to fold it though. And I have all my little forms here. And I'm going to use clear like I did earlier because I want to create whatever color I want with this. So let's start with the pinky. So I'm using Young Nails Speed Clear. And you guys, it got to 80 degrees today here. It's pretty crazy. But next week it's supposed to be cold. So I'm doing my first one. On a person, I'd put on all their forms and I would tear off the back. On your training hand, please focus on just putting on one at a time. You'll feel more successful with it because they will move and not be straight, then dry, and it'll cause you more grief than pleasure, like feeling like you're working harder than smarter. Okay, so I'm going to come right here. I know I have a fuller clear in there, but I grabbed this one. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Then I'm going to hold it here, 1, 2. Take out some liquid, place it here, wipe my brush. See how I wiped it back and forth, and I'm using the flat part of my brush. What I love about the Young Nails brush is it has a pinch in it. Okay, so it has a pinch to where your sides, it makes it really tight. And it's really easy to work with a brush like this. It's easier to get it all really tight and smooth. I'm not much for like a round brush that's not pinched right here. That's just my opinion. If you like the other one, it's totally fine. Okay, so I did the other ones a little shorter than this, so I'm going to go just a tad bit longer, not really long. Then what I'm going to do is tap here, pick up my pearl. I'm going to set it right here, wipe my brush so it's at its wettest form. I'm going to use zone 3. This is zone 1, 2, and 3. I'm using zone 3 and maneuvering my acrylic wherever I need it. She has a long nail bed. If she had a short bed, I still would bring it up halfway to her nail. Okay, then blend it all in. You don't want to see that mark there. You want everything to flow. So I'm using zone 2 and 3 to get it everywhere I want it. I did acrylic earlier today for the live, but then I did some gel. So I have to get back in the rhythm of this. So this one I got a little bit more product than I would like. So I'm going to push a little harder and bring it down and thin it out. And then I will fix it with when I nip it at the end here. When I take it off to shape the nail, I'm not even worried about it. My next one, I'm going to use less product than that. So you're figuring it out as you go, right? And there we go. Oh, I need a form. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I need a form to build it longer. Okay, is my view okay, babe? Or
Yes.
should I reposition myself? Hold on. I feel
No,
a little
you're fine.
I feel a little tight in here. I'm going to move this back so I could move my chair. I'm working off a different table right now. And these are fogged up. That's why I like the metal ones. Maybe they're downstairs. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
My glasses.
Oh, you want me to go find those?
It's all right. They're just fogging up on me and I can't see.
There's a question.
What's the question? I'm okay. I'll cool
Well,
off.
not a question, but a statement. But I think we know. I think we could tell her the answer to that. Does anyone else find short nails harder to sculpt than long? After this afternoon's live, I did practice nail in short squabble.
How did you do? How did you do? Was it easier? It might take a couple tries, but to me, I think they're both the same, but I kind of don't.
Where I went wrong when I was learning how to do it. I'm not saying that you guys are learning right now. Good. I know a lot of you guys do really good nails, but when I finally figured it out, when you do a square or squabble, you don't want to pinch your form too much. That's what I was doing wrong.
Right
So
here.
I would pinch the form kind of tight, and that would make too much of a C curve. So I was having to build the nail up and then come underneath and file back into shape, and get that squoval, get that.
So it's form placement.
Right. So my form, once I put my form right, then it all came together and I didn't have to overfile and stuff like that. I mean, they'd still look good, but I would have to file underneath.
You created more work for yourself.
I created a lot more work for myself.
And the clock's going at that point, and you're like, oh my gosh, this took me forever.
Yeah.
So because I'm going to build it to about here, I pinch about here, and you could see how it'll have a C curve still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this one, put it in my powder, come right here. Okay, and then I'll build my extension on this one. See, by my third one, I always get it exactly how I want it. The other one I have a little thicker, but I'm going to show you what I'll do to thin it out, because I wouldn't be like, oh gosh, I'm going to try to make it work. No, because I'm doing dimensional work and I don't want it too thick on my extension, because I'll file out everything that I want there, or a lot of spots that I want. And you shouldn't have to file something out through here. If you do, you've done it too thick. And my first one is a little too thick for me. So I'm going to show you the little trick I'll do to fix it, and you'll thank me later. Save you some time, right? So I put this on wet here. See, I'm putting it on wet. Then I use zone 2 to distribute it halfway up, tighten everything up. Now, I was a hardcore acrylic girl for like a good 12 years of my career, like about 12, maybe 13. And then I had to really teach gel and not fake it till I make it, right? And I put a set on me, because I would teach it and I could do it, but a full set, it was hard for me to make them all look the same. So I'm like, it is time for me to wear this and see if I like it. And I actually was going to go right back to acrylic, but I ended up loving it. It's the craziest thing. Okay, so I'm going to come in right here. Let me move this over. I keep forgetting to put my form on because I'm so used to my forms being on. Okay, there we go. So this is going to make my free edge really, really strong. Place it there. Then I'm going to wipe my brush. I'm wiping my brush because I don't want to infuse any more liquid in it than it already has. It's more controllable. So if I'm doing acrylic all day, you get in the rhythm. And then lunchtime comes. Not that you're taking a break, because most nail techs don't take much breaks. They do, but not long enough. I like a 15-minute break, or I'll get tired any longer than that. That's plenty for me. But the temperature changes too sometimes. So if it's in the summer, it's now hotter. So what worked before lunch, I'm having to work a little faster or not draw out as much liquid, if that makes sense. So product is all temperature sensitive. Gel, if it's really hot, it's going to run when you're encapsulating, run everywhere a lot faster than you would like it to. Acrylic will dry fast on you when it's hot. The total opposite. So you just learn your temperatures and how to work with it and know how to adjust. Because there's no, you get this much liquid every time and you get this much powder. You do it, well, you do pick up about the same amount of powder, but depending when you draw it out like this, the longer you leave it here, the faster it's going to set it up. Let me get a little more right here. I'm not used to working with the empty clear. Almost empty clear. Okay, so what I'm going to do, a lot of times if you're not sure, you could put this in the powder, or you could put your finger in the powder, and I'd want you to use your fingers at the same time. I would never want you to do this because it will never pinch it accurate. They'll be off. Or you could come in right here, and then I come in here. Okay, this one's still drying. So I'm set up right now. This one I did a lot thicker, so I'm going to show you, and this one a little bit. This one really is a little more. We'll see if I have to file it. I would just file on top of it a tad bit if I needed to. Okay, so I'm going to wipe my brush and roll it to a point. So I don't think you could see me wipe my brush. I wipe it like this, and then I lift up my brush kind of to the side, and I roll it to a point. Okay. There's my Speed Young Nails. I love it. I love it. Okay, I still have a little powder on here. Well, I better leave it open. I shut it too soon. Put some of this. So I'm actually pinching quite soon. If it was cold, I would probably barely being able to probably pinch this one, or probably this one. So there's not a time limit. It usually takes 4 minutes to dry all the way, even when it's warm. But when it's cold, it could take up to 7 minutes before you pinch if it's super cold. So you want your temperature to be anywhere from like 72 to 85 is probably like, 85 is going to set faster, but I like it to set fast because you could go faster with it. I personally like it to set faster. When you're learning, you'll have a 2x4 if you do that. So it just depends where you're at with it. Okay. I have the hiccups. So I always tear this back off on a person, but on Sally, they stay on better. So I don't do that on Sally. This one's dry enough. This one is not. It's thug, thug. Tap, tap, it's dry. Thug, thug, it's almost dry. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is, I'll wait for that to get it in. This one's not as thick as I thought, so, but I'm going to show you if it was, okay? So I would just come in here, and I'll do it right here because I'm going to get rid of this. And just thin it out if you're doing a dimension, okay? So then I would dust it. So let's go ahead. Let me see if this is dry. Okay, I could get it off. I'm going to take this off really quick. Almost. Dry enough where I could get this off. Okay. So the thing is you want your free edges to be pretty thin if you can, if you're going to do a dimension, but you have the strength of acrylic on the free edge. Now, one of the hardest things to learn when you do gel is doing this thin enough and bringing it up to your sidewall. If you're an acrylic girl and you're learning gel, I actually would do this and then go into my gel, not realizing it was called a hybrid or that's what you would do with it. It's because it was really hard for me to get my extension until I practiced. And when I got it, I learned to do my extension and I quit hybriding them. But I went back to that with 2 people because one girl worked for UPS. She still works for UPS. She's way higher up, but she would pick up boxes and stuff like that. So it'd make a huge difference. And the other one was a bartender. So I learned from experience with it. Nobody told me that. I wish I would have known, but I figured it out on my own, which is totally fine. You will too figure out stuff like that as you go. If you're a DIY, you'll figure it out by watching everybody and watching the people you like to learn from and go from there. You probably like certain mentors for certain things. Everybody has a little different style. A little bit of a different style. Now I feel like this nail is really long too. So I'm going to brace my finger here. I'm going to go ahead and shorten her. So this one I got carried away with. It was my first nail. But I would never do this with gel because gel is so pretty sensitive. But you could actually thin it out before you cure it. I was stuck with the thickness. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to swipe this one and let it dry. And I'm going to protein bond again anyways. So I always do this even with gel. You guys see me do this with gel as well. And all I'm doing is getting it in the area. And I'm really not almonding it out. I'm kind of oval, like a tapered oval, which is really pretty too. It's very, very, like, it's kind of conservative and feminine looking. I think it's feminine looking. And you could still key if you have somebody who keys in. They're like, they work on a computer a lot, accounting, all of that. I don't think my shape works very well for that. Yeah, although I'm okay with it, but my nails are so long right now. Someone said on the last stream, I don't remember who said it. Ever seen MJ's nails that long? I just read it, but I didn't see who said it. And I'm like, hey, girl, I'm about to cut these suckers off. Like, I like want to drill, like e-file them off. And I'm like, but if I do that, I'm going to be sorry because I'm going to be stuck with a whole new set. But who knows? I might do it. You guys might see me with little shorty cuties. All right. So here's my hybrid right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do from here, let me get rid of this. I'm going to get, see right here, I'm going to get a little closer. And a little closer here. I always make sure it's really tight here. And the reason being, you guys see people's nails that are a little wide here, right? And that's because they're afraid they're going to crack, or it could be that, or they're not trimming here. And what happens is their product's going to go wide on them, and to bring it in is kind of challenging. So you want to set yourself up for that structure underneath like I do, like I have now, and you could totally see the thickness of this. You could see a little bit of bulk on there, but it's actually quite strong. See this? Very strong. So let's say her nail bed was to here. Okay, if her nail bed's to here, I would have put my acrylic to like right here. And I would make sure I didn't put any around the perimeter right here for sure. So it'd kind of be like this. So gel would seal on that and build my body with the gel. Okay, so it depends on how long their nail bed is, how far back you go. Okay, so now I'm going to come in. I swiped that one so it doesn't have any protein bond. So I'm going to do this one twice and these once. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. Okay, so we have our extension in acrylic. And then I'm going to come back, come in with my second coat on that one. There's always a way to fix them. So now I don't need this underneath it anymore because I'll be working on them. I have question. I mean, it has nothing to do with nails, babe. But our neighbor, they're moving to Dubai. Are they going to be able to take their dog? In Dubai, they really don't like dogs.
I'm sure they are.
I hope so. I was thinking, would we keep it? No way. We would have, we would have 6 animals. I wonder if she's a girl. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my gel. And I actually, this says it's 1-step natural. It's actually fiber in here. As I had transferred it to this one. Because I had 2 I needed to put into 1. So it's fiber gel, but not Young Nails fiber gel. Young Nails fiber gel is amazing. It fortifies the natural nail. It is for a structured gel mani. Has flexibility. It is a soft gel. Fiber gel in Light Elegance actually has pieces of fiber in it, and it makes the gel a lot stronger for really long nails. And I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. So I go on kicks. You guys see me do, and it's all good. If I do nails all day, I make changes here and there sometimes. I still do my same procedure that I usually do, but I'm in love with this gel. So it has a very low heat spike. Yes, I'm a Young Nails educator. I love me some Young Nails too, but I like my options. I'm behind the table just like you guys, and I use what I want. So I will never gear from Young Nails base and build pink for sure. So the heat spike is like nothing. My client could go under and feel nothing. So it's just the chemistry in it, but he is a chemist, the owner of that, so he gets a little fancy with his stuff. So let's come in. It's also a lot more expensive. It's like $25 more for this size than as the size of Young Nails. Okay. Both great products though. I use them both. They're my 2 favorite gels and the only gels I would use in the industry. So there's kind of a weird texture to it. Oh, I didn't put base on. Ooh, I do this in salons sometimes too, but it's very rare. So what's MJ gonna do? Guess what she has to do? She has to base it. She needs base. I jumped the gun. So guess what? I have to put 2 more coats of this on here again. It's okay. It's later in the afternoon, and that's what, in the evening, and that's what happens sometimes. But I like when I make these mistakes because sometimes it shows you what to do if something happens. Oh, you're so welcome, Michelle. Thank you for coming back again. Oh my goodness. You're investing your time in us, and it really means a lot. I hope it's really helping. So I'm doing a hybrid again, but a little different. I'm doing dimensional, okay? So because I did that, I had to go back in and prep it because I almost did it again because MJ got happy and was ready to roll. So here's my base. This is like my last client of the day. So sometimes that happens. And you know what? Why? Because I'm explaining to you guys. If it was on my client, I'd be fine. Like, it's different. When you're not really talking and explaining, some of you probably, if you educate, you know what I'm talking about. You're using a few parts of your brain. And it does take, like if I teach an 8-hour class, I feel like I worked 15 hours behind the table. How do I know that? I worked 15 hours a lot behind the table for 5 days a week. It's just, I was crazy. That's what I did. And it takes a different part of your brain where it makes you like a little more tired. So, but I'm not complaining. I love my job. I love it. So you guys know what? I'm going to go to California next week. We're not going to be able to make it to Cali this weekend. We will have our VIP. But I'm going to teach for Young Nails, or film, I should say. I'm going to film for 3 days. That's a lot. So it's going to be fun. Very, very fun. So I will be teaching some stuff. Hold on, is this a little wide there? Nope, that looks good. So look at how Young Nails Clear, Young Nails Acrylic is the best. No joke, the best. I don't veer from this. I've tried many, but look how clear this looks. It looks like gel now. I put gel on it, but it has the clarity, the acrylic, the clarity of gel. So gorgeous, you guys. Even their low odor is amazing. Like, so good. Their gel is too, but their acrylic, I just can't. I can't veer from it. I try other ones though, just to see. I'm worried about the dog. I keep talking about the dog
It
outside.
just comes out. It's fine.
But I'm afraid that it's too much traffic for the coyotes to get him, right?
Yeah.
That little nugget will get swiped up. Okay, so there's my coat of base. So this is my foundation I just built. I built my extension and my foundation in one. So what I'm going to do is get my lights. I don't think I charged it, but I have enough life for this. Oh yeah, I have plenty. So I'm gonna go 60. No, I'm gonna go 30. All I need is 30, you guys, okay? So let's shut my base. I'm not gonna shut it all the way because I'm gonna use it again because I'm doing dimensional nails. All my dimensions, I always go in with base. Always, always. I should have just got a straw. With base, you always press with the firm pressure. Yes, Shram, I do. And the reason being is you have a textured nail, and I call it weaving it into there. So when you put the pressure on the nail, I'll show you on this end, and your bristles kind of come out like this, you're weaving it into that texture you did. If you're floating it, it's not getting all the way in that slight texture. So your bond in your foundation isn't going to be as strong as it would as if you put pressure. Plus, it stops the heat spike of it because it has the most resin in it. It's what's going to anchor on. I would never build with gel. It's not with gel. With base, it's not designed to build with. It's designed to hold on to your structure. It's your foundation. So it's kind of like when you build a house, right? You build a house, they put a cement slab, and it's level and good and all that. Then your house doesn't blow away, right? When it's really windy and there's a storm. If they didn't do that, your house would teeter or crumble one day. So your foundation's everything. I like to compare it to a house because that's we're building a nail.
Charmaine, that was a good pickup though.
That was
a nice catch.
Yeah. I usually say what I'm doing it, but
I'm glad that you picked it up because that's just like affirming that you guys are actually, like, you would have never seen that unless you're at that level. So everything that you catch, like those little things, are going to take you to your next level. Totally. Yes, good catch.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and I like to work, I personally am right-handed. I like to work from my right to my left. Sometimes with some people, I might work from here to here, or if it's hot weather, the reason being, because once that goes down a little, where's your gel going to go? It's going to start moving, right? So you could come here, put it here, work on this one, put it here and work on this one. So see, I go under and they're all sitting right here so I could see what they're doing. And if they start to move too much, I won't go to this one. I'll go under the light. So I'm not having to get it out of my cuticle. Okay, so there's very many ways to work with it. But I know I'm going to have to flash that one at a time because it's a little bit warm. So what I do is I put all my product in front of my brush. See how I'm barely on top of it, like lightly touching it, and the higher I go, the higher my product goes, right? So I'm going to come right here and I am going to circle it to one side and then circle it to the other. So I kind of create a horseshoe. See how it's kind of a horseshoe? Then I bring it down. Then I start to create my smile line if I'm going to do a smile line. I'm going to add more. I'll circle it. I'll put it in front of my brush and circle it and then bring it down. That's how I connect. So notice how I don't have any gel really on this side, but I do on this side. Okay, if you have gel on both sides of your brush, you're never going to get it tight like I have mine, like tight on my sides, meaning very, very, very nice on your sides. It's going to be like kind of bumpy everywhere. So come in here and I'll make sure it's nice. It's not as hot as it was earlier, so it's beautiful. But what I'm going to do is flash set this, and I'm going to go around the perimeter. See how I'm going around the perimeter? That's because I don't want it to get white on me. Then I'll come here. That's going to hold it. Let me bring my little cure lamp. You guys, these cure lamps are the best. This one's the black one. I have a black one and a white one. These are Gemini Cosmetics too. These usually run $65. I think Young Nails is like $68, $65. These are $59, I think. And with MJY 15, you get a discount. You pay under 50 for it. So really great deal. I don't like to do nails without it. I don't know how I did before, but I've been working with the Flash Cure Light for like 8 years now. So when I started teaching, I couldn't believe how many people didn't work with the Flash Cure Light. So I was doing a lot of Zoom classes when I first moved to Vegas, and I would use one. I used the Dami one, and that little light's powerful. That was $69, and the charge doesn't last as long as this one. And this is pink LED. That was pink LED too, though. The Dami was, or is, I should say. Okay. And what I like about it is it freezes like what I just did, and I don't have to let go of her hand if I want to keep going. Or if it's somebody who's very sensitive to even feels the heat spike with this, I will flash set her before she goes under. When I do that, those people probably take me about 10 to 15 minutes longer than an average person, but it doesn't matter. I want their experience to be nice, and nobody should be in pain. Some people's nerve endings are closer to their nail bed than other people, so they actually feel more sensitive. So everybody's a little different, and there's always multiple ways to achieve the same look or to achieve the same goal. Okay. So I am going to go around the perimeter. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my hand here so I don't cure my gel. Don't tell me this is going to die on me. I'll be really sad. I don't think so. I think I fully charged this one. That one I've had for a while. It kind of moved a little there on me. See how it's a little bit wide? See how it kind of, who cares? I'll file it. It doesn't matter. But see how it's kind of set? Is it fully cured? No. It just cured the top part enough to where it's not going to keep moving on you. Okay? And you notice it doesn't move as much as some people when they work with gel. The reason why is I pivot. Let me show you what I do. Let me wipe this off pretty good. I start right here, and then look at my fingers, what it does. I start here, I circle, I get it in front of my brush. Once it's in front, I'm on top of my product. So I'm about this high on my product. I'm not in my product. I come here and I circle it, and watch how my brush, if all my product's on this side, how it all starts to go and contour around here. I bring it about to here, then I lighten my touch and come up over. I don't totally disconnect, but I lighten my touch and kind of come over here, and then I start pivoting, pivoting, pivoting. Then from here, what I do, it's a horseshoe. I bring it front to back. I bring it towards me. Then I start doing this motion when I'm bringing it down the nail bed. So see how these fingers are doing this? That is how you work your gel, okay? Those movements, when you forget, go back to whatever number this is. We've been on 43 minutes. Normally I'd be already applied and doing my thing already, but when I teach it takes a little longer. So go 43 minutes into this and you will find this little maneuver right here.
48 minutes.
Or 48 minutes. Okay, that's all right. I can't be perfect at everything, babe. I'm just kidding. There's a bubble in there, so when you have a bubble, you circle it and bring it up higher and see how it pops it.
Marie Landers.
Hi, Marie.
Is she's mentioning a slip layer.
Okay, that is a slip layer. There's some companies that teach with the slip layer. And what it is, I've seen it two different ways. It's when you put your gel down, say like you put your base down, or you put a layer of this down, you don't cure it, and then you go move it. I don't do that. There's no need. I learned that way. I don't ever put a slip layer, but that's just me. If you want to follow the line that you learned that from and that's what you use and it works for you, go ahead and try it, but you'll never really see me do a slip layer because it's kind of a waste for me to do it because the way I maneuver my brush. Now, a slip layer, what it'll do, if you're staying like this, it'll kind of slow down where the gel ends, but it'll still keep going. It makes it a little easier to work with for some people, but it's not something that I use on my clients. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't use it. So I'm not saying stop doing it. Try it without and see how you like it and see how it works for you. I did it with a slip layer when I first learned gel, and I didn't do gel. I didn't like it. So there's many roads that lead to Rome. This is one of them, right, for nails. And you'll find a way that works the best for you. Just like you see people put gel on and they go like this, and they're like waiting for it, and then they, okay, again, and they're like going like this. I understand why they're doing it because it's moving on them. But if you were to apply it here and actually just not try to apply all four to give you back your apex, then you could get away with not doing that. So that's not wrong. It's just a different style of doing nails. That's what I love about our industry. There's so many ways to do nails. They all work. You have to find the one that works best for you. And it's hard to know what works best for you if you're learning, like, if they're both, like, which one do I pick? This was the easiest for me with acrylic, like being an acrylic girl. So, hi V, how are ya? Nails by V. You're so welcome. Try it out and see how you like it. I'm curious. Come back and tell me. But if you want to use a slip layer, girl, it is not wrong. Go for it. Like, seriously, it's not wrong.
So, and in the comments before, she was talking about using alcohol, and she was talking about 70%, 90%, and stuff like that. And I mean, the way I learned, I've never used alcohol before. I know it's a technique. I know that it's probably cheaper.
It's cheap. Like, when do they use the alcohol? To wipe off a sticky?
As a slip layer, I think, maybe. I
no,
don't know.
Probably to
I'm
move
not
it.
sure.
Are you talking about, oh shoot, why couldn't it come to my mind? Polygel?
Yes, polygel.
Yeah, that's a whole different process. You know what polygel is? It's half acrylic, half gel, but not half acrylic, half gel like I'm doing. It's mixed 50-50. And you have to use that much alcohol, that volume of alcohol for it to move.
Huh.
I can make polygel right now. Literally. It's so funny because Greg, when we were teaching OWC, he did that and everyone was mixing their own gel. So it's acrylic and gel. And the reason why it's easy for somebody who does acrylic, they're used to it not moving on them. So it's actually quite cool.
But you still have to.
So what you do,
right?
You cure it like gel, but it's not as runny. So
you
would get it.
Like consistency.
You would get it with something like this, and I would get it out, and then I would put it on me, like kind of roll it on there because it's thicker. It's like as thick as Clear Sculptor, okay? Like Clear Sculptor in the pot.
Yeah.
But it won't move until you dip your brush in that substance, which is what she was talking about, and it moves.
Okay.
So you guys, Eric's done nails like going on 8 years, and he knows the way I do nails because I'm the one who taught him. So he's like, slip layer, what's that? He's like, but you skipped all the other stuff and you just started doing what I was doing because that's what I did.
Yeah.
So let's look at it from the side. You guys, I was going to do dimensional nails. You didn't stop me. I'm going to do 2-dimensional nails. Don't worry. Let's pretend my client just decided and I do have extra time. Can I have 2-dimensional nails? Yes, you can. I have the time. So what we're going to do is let's do these 2-dimensional and these 2 not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come back, and the ones that aren't, I'm going to build up the volume I want. Shoot, I'm doing all the mistakes, but I'm glad this is exactly this will help you guys. And it doesn't matter. No matter of fact, there's a glitter in there. I'm going to make this one a dimension because that glitter is stuck in there. It must have been on my brush. No worries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little more body on these, just a tad bit. I'm cracking up right now. I'm all over. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Chevelle says, MJ and Eric,
Hi,
I honestly
Chevelle.
feel like you
girl.
two are the best husband and wife team on earth, I swear.
Aw, thank you,
I'm so impressed
Chevelle.
with the high quality businesses and products you have.
Thank
I
you,
learned so
Chevelle.
much from you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're the best. I adore you, girl. Thank you for being on my whatnot last night. I started to answer you, and I realized I had to get ready for the live, so I'll go back and answer It was such a sweet message you gave us. Thank you so much. And your outfit you got, I cannot wait for you to get it. It was fun last night. I enjoyed hanging out with everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure this all the way because I made that mistake. Okay, so if we decide, oh, you want, this literally happened to me with my new client, Dakota. She's like, are you going to give me a dimension? I said, you wanted one? She didn't. She asked me about him, but she never said yes. So I built all her nails and I was like, oh man. So this is exactly what I did, which was fine. It's okay. I like her name, Dakota. We were talking about like what people call us, like the names we go by and stuff. She's like, some people call her Coda, but most people call her Dakota. She really doesn't have a short name. So did I do 30 seconds or a minute? Who's backing me up?
You did
okay,
a minute.
I did a minute because I could
yeah.
see it. It's okay. Because I'm at 19 here and on the delay it's on 29. So perfect. So you're going to fully cure your gel. So you could file on the other one from there. It doesn't matter if dust gets on it or anything. You guys, I love these. These are so nice. Look how nice they are. I'm going to show you them. Gemini just got them in and they sent me some. There is 350 in here, you guys, and they are truly lint-free. Look at right here. Look how tight they are. So I have them in here. Very nice. See how thin they are? I love them. They're $4.50 for 350 in here. And these ones here that I use half the time, which I like these too, but these are what Young Nails used years ago. I don't really like the lint-free ones they have now. It reminds me of, I'm going to say this, a tampon or a pad. I'm going to tell you why. You use your swipe and you're getting all your swipe and it all goes in the middle and you go to wipe all the nails and you can't use it through all of it because it's stuck in the middle. It's kind of weird. It holds on very good. So these ones are nice too, but they do have lint. Okay, but I like those as well. But these ones I'm kind of obsessed with. I've only used them. I think my first time was yesterday or the day before. So now I am going to swipe all these, okay? These are truly lint-free and they don't break apart. Like I could literally use the same one for all 10. Look at, I'm impressed. If you use MJAY15, they're not $4.50 anymore. They're cheaper than that. Okay, so I am going to do this one and this one. Okay, so I'm going to come here. I'll go to my safety bit, my course safety bit. Best bits ever.
Shermaine is asking, do you date your open gels or do you just use them before they go bad? How do you know if it's gone bad?
Okay, that's such a good question. I don't because I go through my gels. Like, I go through gel like crazy. I've had gels I use, like Frosted Pink was discontinued from Young Nails a while, like probably like 7 years ago. I don't use it anymore because there's a lot of pinks out of there, but as long as you keep a temperature of nothing lower than
like room temperature.
Yeah, room temperature. Anything from like 40 degrees to no hotter than like 95, your products are going to last.
Yeah, it should last a long time.
Yes. Don't worry, girl, it's fine. I mean,
but there is a fine line because I would say the lesser known product, I don't want to say the cheaper products or, stuff like that.
I'm speaking for...
You never kind of know what you're going to get. Like sometimes it'll clump up in a year, sometimes it'll not work right, if you open the bottle a few times, and stuff like that. So we're using more professional grade products.
Which you guys are too. You're on here.
So that's what...
Those will last you.
So we don't actually...
If you had them 5 years with that temperature, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, we don't worry too much about
I'm not even kidding. Because I had a ton of clear sculptor that lasted me like 4 years because I accidentally pushed a button and bought too much of them. So I was like, how am I ever going to go through this? my client's nails never broke, and I went through the whole entire thing. They even changed the packaging to the new packaging, and I was using the old packaging, and it was still fine. But they never got too cold or too warm. So don't leave it in your car in the winter.
What about acrylic?
Or extreme heat.
Acrylic
gets your liquid, so your powder will work forever, pretty much. I mean, it's powder. Your liquid, the same thing. If you go in extreme heat, you've pretty much ruined your gel, because it'll work, but it'll get brittle. Your clients will break their nails. I only know this because I left my nail stuff in the car, didn't think about it, and it was like 112, so that was probably like 160 in my car or hotter. I was like, why are my clients' nails breaking? Oh yeah, I left this in the car. So it did mess it up then. If you keep the temperature I was telling you, you should be fine. That's a great question, because you're investing in this product. But if you're just doing your nails, you don't need to buy it all the time it's on sale. It's always going to be on sale once in a while. So just get enough for you. Okay.
No, nails Minneapolis. I prefer YN hard gels in the pot.
Oh yeah, Eric doesn't use the tubes. And you know what?
I can use the tube, but I prefer out of the pot. Just, because I know my scoop, and I know, or is that what you call it? You call it a scoop? I know my.
He knows his pattern of how much to get.
He's like, my pearl, my gel pearl, or whatever you want to call it.
Don't fix it. So yeah. These ones I'm going to kind of bring in a little. I'm going to bring these down. These are going to be my dimensions. Now I don't care about this here. I'll do that later. I just want to bring it in tighter. Like I don't want to have to file that all off. I just want to file it. I want to file off, but not wide. Now I do find that in the pot it's a little different formula. Hold on, let me turn this up. So I think it's stronger personally in the pot. And I only know because when I wear it, I would kind of sometimes bust my nails. But I was wearing my nails really long, but it works amazing for medium to short nails. It's so good. So I'm doing a circular motion. I'm sorry if it's loud. Sally screeches. Thank goodness our clients don't do this. So you're going to get it as thin as you can from the point where you just went to the base. So I shouldn't have built this. I wasted product. So right there you can see the product off, but it's not dug in her nails. See? So you want to get this really thin. This is exactly what you're going to do when your client decides she wants a dimensional nail. You're about to make a little more money here. Circular motion. And I'm putting no pressure, just contact. I'll put pressure here. Hear the difference? Screeching. But it's her free edge, so I can. It's not going to hurt her. Here, I'm just going to do a circular motion. Until you see it get closer, then you slow down. Okay? That's not dug in, you guys, because I didn't put any pressure. You'll see it'll be even. See that? Now, you don't want to have to do this, but if they decide they want a dimensional nail, or you forget like I did, which I've even done that. I knew they wanted a dimensional nail, and MJ goes and fills it in. That's usually when
I've never done that before.
It's like you're baloney. When we were working 15 hours, when we would work 4 days in California when we moved here, Eric and I would leave like Dumb and Dumber. We really would. We'd be...
Shoot, man. We'd get in the car, and we'd just sit there.
Yeah.
And like stare out the window.
And then we'd drive to our hotel, and then sometimes we'd go to like Sprouts or somewhere and be like
Zombie Land,
like
man.
Zombie Land, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We would do that. We would do 12 hours the day we got there, 15 the 2 full days we were there, and the 4th day we were there, we'd do like 8 hours, and then we would drive home that day.
Yeah.
But I miss them.
Yeah.
I miss them all. I actually miss everybody I've worked with. I've never really worked in a place where I don't actually miss some of the people. I miss my friends from Visalia. Oh my God, I totally miss them. I miss them a lot. But you make friends everywhere you go when you work. Some make enemies. And you
on
know,
the business side of it, I miss the dough that we made.
oh my gosh, in California, man, heck yeah.
We were like 3 or 4 days or 3.5 days. It was like 7-8 grand or something like that. We'd walk away with.
Like it would be a lot. Sometimes even, and then my clients started tipping me even more because they didn't want me to quit coming. So I've actually made a couple $1,000s a day a lot there.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, I do good now, but you know what? It's no worries. So I like what I do. You know what I like is that I'm able to teach you guys and watch you guys grow. And we're doing good here. So it was an adjustment at first. Okay,
Darcy,
so
we're in Las Vegas, Darcy.
We're in Las Vegas, Nevada now, close to Cali. And I still charge my same prices though. And I make that at my house calls. So my house calls are, I didn't think I was going to do house calls anymore because it was all celebrity work. Well, my clients are all, their husbands are all professional gamblers. So it's word of mouth, right? So there's still celebrities there. I've literally been doing nails and hear this laugh. And guess who it was? What's his name? The funny Kevin Hart. Yeah, I was like, and I knew that they gambled there, but they had private gambling. I'm like, Kevin Hart's here right now. And it was Kevin Hart. It was funny. So I just know that because I've done celebrities a lot. So it's pretty funny. Okay, so I'm going to swipe these. And it's actually my least favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is what I'm doing now, teaching you guys or my client behind the table, because they're on time. It's start to finish, I'm done. I'm not waiting 3 hours for them when their appointment was 3 hours ago. Yes, you make a couple grand in that day, but your whole day is on one person waiting for somebody. It's crazy. So it's not, I mean, when I was younger, if I would have done that in my 20s, I started that in my 30s. I did a lot in my 30s. That's when Eric and I met. And I'd be in a different country every month teaching nails with Young Nails or teaching for Young Nails Ireland or Young Nails UK. It was pretty cool. And I don't know how I did it. I just had the energy for it. I still do a lot of things. I'm still the same way. I just do whatnot and YouTube now. House calls and salon work. So it's still just as busy, just different things. But that's the cool thing about our job. It kind of opens you up to so many different opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay, so see how I filed this all off and it's thinner? Now I could do my dimensional now. So I'm going to show you what I was thinking. I wonder if I should do, I think I want you to, or I'll keep it on the nude end. I was going to do like a sea moss kind of color, but I think I'm going to use these right here. So I'm going to use some slivers right here. I'm going to use rainbow quartz. And see, it has a green glow to it, like a sagey green and also kind of a pink. So this is my style of
there's a few people saying thank you so much for teaching us and stuff.
Oh, thank you guys for choosing us to kick it with and learn. I feel so honored. I love you guys. You're welcome. Thank you for thanking me, but honestly, I love you guys. That's why I keep coming back. So do you see the green glow in here, but you also see kind of a pink? So for me, this is going to be my St. Patty's look because I love green, but I don't feel like wearing like green right now. So this is something like my clients would like. This all has that. You could just use this, but I'm going to I might add a little bit of this to it, but for sure, I'm going to do these. I probably will add that.
How many of you guys had a client come in and they say that they want pink glitter? And you're like, pink glitter. So for some reason, pinks, they always emit green or purple, right?
Yeah, but look at, I have some over there that don't. I got to show you some that don't. Hold on, I'm going to go get them.
And I'm
or
like,
you go get them for me. I'm going to tell you where they're at.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and there's...
Give me the package. There.
There's another guy. Oh, like,
yeah.
I want black glitter. That's
well,
not gonna,
black glitter doesn't look like black glitter. It looks like...
Whereabouts?
Over there, all the packs of 10. So give me the 2 pink ones. Okay, that one, but I want the pink too. Ooh, I might use some of those. I'll show them that color too. The 2 pink container things. That one and then the other one. I want to show them this. Now this pink glitter is pink glitter. And usually it omits green. Yeah, just give them all to me. I'll show them all. So you guys, look, I'm all over the place, but this is so fun. I have some out of here because I have them in my travel kit, but that pink does not have any in it, and it's not going to turn. These are some of the few ones. These are all cosmetic grade. These are $20 for cosmetic grade glitter. Look at these neon colors. These are so fun. This pink color, like, look how pretty that is. Look at these. Oh, maybe I'll use some of that. I actually like that color. Maybe, let's see. Maybe. Check out this one. Now that one does green. So let me show you. This is what most do. It's like a greeny gold, but more gold. Very pretty color. Look at this one. This is so pretty.
Oh yeah, that's a greenish gold. I like that.
That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. Look at this emeraldy kind of bluish. This blue has pink in it, you guys. Look at the pink glow in the blue.
Oh yeah.
You guys, these kits are only $20, and if you use MJAY15, you get your percentage off of that, and they are not $20 anymore. So this is my favorite kit. If you have to pick one, pick this kit. These are my whites. So that's a purple glow. This is exactly what I'm using right now. Very similar. I should use that too. I'm going to.
Yeah, everybody should have this kit.
This kit is my favorite. So this is the same exact color.
Go further down to the table because you're like really close to the camera.
Okay, sorry guys. Let me go down. I apologize. So this one is called Rainbow Quartz. It's actually the same color as this. It's just fine. This is a bigger chunk. But do you see how they, let me make sure I'm in the middle. There it goes. It's caught up. So see how it omits the same color, but this is a bigger cut. Same exact. But this kit has, oh my God, it's so pretty, like a diamond dust look. Like this color emits purple. I think you could see the glow of that. This one does like a gold. This is bluish purple. There's just so many pretty colors in here. So I just wanted to show you those. Very cool colors, and they last so long. And they're quite cool because you could even go like this and squeeze it, and see how it kind of comes out if you want to do like a fade. But I don't usually use it like that. I usually unscrew it and do what I want with it, but I like the option. Okay?
Yeah, the jar's kind of like rubbery a little bit.
Yeah, like you could squeeze them.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm all excited about these. I might as well use some of this too, because I'll do all 3 of these cuts, or maybe 4 of these. Now this is a neon color. Let's see if I want to use it. Now neons sometimes aren't so neon if you don't put a green underneath, but look at this. I'm telling you,
a little bit.
this line, look at this. It is so pretty. I don't think I want to do my nails that green though, but I like it. Should I add this to it? You guys want me to add this to some of it? It'll be pretty. I won't overpower it. Do you want me to?
Why
Love the neons. Why? I might as well, right?
Why not?
I'll put a little bit of it.
Yes.
Twist my fingers.
Tabba Kitty says yes.
Yes. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I just spilled this. It's okay. I'm sad. Hold on. I'm going to put it back in there. I'm going to put it on here. And I'll just put as much as I can like this. Then I'll throw the rest away. Waste not, want not. I remember my grandma used to say that. I'm like, what does that mean? What's that mean? Okay, so what we're going to do now is I protein bond them. I'm going to go into base. Hi, Stony Bagoni. So I'm going into Synergy base, okay? If you guys don't have this brush, I would say get it because they're almost out of stock and they are not going to make this for me again. I'm kind of upset. That's okay. It's a gold because I love gold. I call this the Aura Bloom. It's an Aura handle with gold, my favorite, and my little bloom brush. Okay. So Gemini Cosmetics still has some in stock, but they're ins and outs, and hopefully we find another one that I love. I'm not worried. I have 6 of them, and I am not parting with them because I need them. They're so good. Okay. You know what I'm going to use? My brush I used earlier today. I kind of liked it a lot. So I'm going to use this Light Elegance brush number 6. And I am going to, like I did with my base earlier, see how I'm putting pressure? There's a little dust under here, but it's not going to get on your nails. So it's not going to look as clear until I wipe from underneath, but it doesn't matter. It'll be totally see-through when I'm done. So I'm going to cure these 30 seconds. And I love this lamp. I'm going to show you guys why. Some of you who are new on here, I'm going to show you this inside. It's so nice. It is great for a glitter tabby. Tabby kitty, it is. If you guys are enjoying this, hit the like button and give me some hearts, please. Thank you so much. I know I'm all over the place, but this is, I'm making some.
If you guys are loving this so far, let's spam some hearts in the chat.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is probably these 3 glitters first. Okay, so I'm going to put them here. And I'm going to come in with, I think I'm going to do this one first.
Thank you, Darcy. Thank you, DG.
Thank you, guys. You're the best.
Lisa, Melissa Hamming.
Hey, Melissa.
Thank you so much, Darcy.
Okay, see how I did it?
Marie, thank you. Lisa.
And I'm going to come into Quartz.
Showing some love. I love it.
You guys are the best.
Guys.
Thank you.
Keeps us going.
Okay, so see how I dust it off and it kind of glitter presses it a little and it kind of looks like chrome. See that look? That alone with encapsulation or just on top of a nail is beautiful just like that. Like seriously. And I could have made it more intense like I showed you, but I just put a little fine. So I used 2 of these from 2 different collections, but they last so long. They're amazing.
Thank you, Joanne, Yvonne, Crystal Glitterbug, Taba Kitty,
Thank
Anita,
you,
Mary, Tara, Crystal.
They do look good
Crystal
together,
Marie.
huh?
Thank you guys so much.
Like you wouldn't think of putting those colors together, but it's so fun to play. Especially since it's going to be St. Patty's Day. And if you don't want to wear straight up green, you could have a green-esque nail and nobody better not pinch you. I'm all, why'd you pinch me? Because I can. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, so now that I cured it, see how the glitter's stuck in there? Like it's not coming off? It's stuck in there, okay? And I did it into cured gel, but the dispersion layer still had curing time, so it held onto my glitter. So what I'm going to do from here is come back with my base. And I used all 3 of those colors. And I still may use them again. Oh, I love this. I'll go a little closer for you guys.
Do you make corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day?
You know what? Last year I didn't, but I am this year. I like corned beef and cabbage. Do you guys?
We just haven't found, like in the last couple of years, I don't know. We've tried.
We have to get it from Costco or it's not good. I feel.
Crock pot. We've tried the
I make it good
Dutch
usually.
oven.
No,
we've
we
tried
didn't do the Dutch oven. We did. Oh well, I think the Dutch oven.
And then we tried the Instapot. Forget it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I like the Dutch oven myself.
Yeah.
The best. Okay. So I'm going to come here and here, and I still may use these. I'm going to see if I like, I think I'm going to. So let's see, because I don't want to overpower it with this, and I kind of want, I'll see what it looks like. And if I feel like I want to add those again, I will. So what I'm going to do is come in here, and these are going to just fall in a few places. Little disco balls. No, they're not disco balls. They're little glow balls.
Very cool.
But do you see how none of these are sticking to this? It's because I don't keep going with it. So it keeps my brush pretty clean. How you clean this is with like alcohol or our shampoo. Like shampoo, hair shampoo. Okay. Then I'm going to get a little bit of slivers. Let's see if I like it. Ooh, I do. Look at what it did. It's like little slivers of light. I actually am not going to put the little glitter on it. I like this. This is so cool.
Yes, John, and we have five animals.
We have
3 dogs and 2 cats.
And 2 cats. We do. Stony Begoni's up here right now. Stone.
We have Charlie the cat, Miss Kitty the cat. We have Bentley. He's a Pomeranian.
He's the bougie dog. Our other 2 are
Jet
rescues.
Is Chihuahua Terrier.
And he's 15.
And Stone.
And Stone is
mini lab. No.
He looks like a miniature lab. He's a little bit of everything. I can't believe we haven't got the kit to see what he really is. You could get him off of Amazon. I'm like, they're like $100 and some bucks. I'm like, why haven't I done it? Do I really want to know what he is? He has a tail that curls like this, too. And then Eric always says, what's wrong with his ears? I'm like, that's how his ears are. We've always had like a Chihuahua, so they're straight up. I'm like, that's how his ears are, babe. Okay, so clean the sides. I like how this looks. So I just make sure that everything, you don't have to make sure it's flat. If you want to, you can. It's up to you. Your gel will flow easier. So let's go ahead and do that, because that's a key to being able to encapsulate without your gel going everywhere.
Wow.
These actually came out cool so far. Okay, let's get rid of these.
That green underneath just totally made it pop.
I'm glad we did it. And it was spontaneous. That's kind of what I do in salon too. I'm like, I wasn't planning on using that, but let's do it. And I'm like, if I don't like it, I'll wipe it off. And if I like it, I leave it. Let me shut these because I'm very clumsy right now. I'm afraid I will spill it all. Then I'll be sad.
Tabba Kitty has a Chihuahua.
Do you? Aw. We used to have Benny and Jet. Benny and the Jet. So Benny passed away. He was like 3 weeks from being 8. We didn't know he had diabetes, and we took him to the doctor all the time. They'd give us an antibiotic, and then he'd get better. But we cooked for our dogs, so he would have probably passed within 2 years of his life, but he lived almost 8 because we cooked turkey and vegetables for them. But he's the cutest. So there's Benny and the Jet, and we used to board them. So I'm going to cure this really quick, okay, for 30 seconds. We'd board them if we had to travel somewhere or something, but they'd be together. And we went to pick them up one day, and they go, "You're never going to believe who's here." And I'm like, who? Like, who would I know is here? She's all, Jack and Diane. So there was Benny and the Jets and Jack and Diane. If you guys know those songs, all in the same pet hotel. Okay, I hardly see you wipe it off because your designs really work. Oh, thank you. I do wipe it off sometimes, though. I'm like, ooh, let me go about it a little different way. And in my VIP, my inspirational nail for my Julie nail, my glass blown nail, I liked my second one I did better, so I e-filed on top of it and then added what I wanted. So sometimes I do, but I don't do it too often. Thank you, Chevelle. A mini Aussie? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so now we're going to encapsulate this, and I'm going to use Build Pink in the Pot.
J-Ro has bulldogs snorting, farting, and drooling.
Oh, gosh, they sure do. You know what? Why I never got a bulldog? I love them. They say they don't live long. Do they, friend? Because I don't want to be crying every like 8 or 10 years. Like it is, I don't even think I'd be able to come on live if I lose an animal. It'd take me a couple days. Like it's rough. My little old timer Jet, oh man, he gonna be with us a little longer though. So you could go in and just automatically cover it, or you could do something that's easier. And this is an extra step I teach people if they have trouble or beginning with encapsulation. I'll have them come in with base like this and see how nothing is on my thing because it's all stuck in there.
What would be a good price for a dimensional nail like this? Actually, what would be a good price if someone came in for a set and they wanted a full set, so you extended all 10 nails, and then they wanted two-dimensional nails like this on each hand.
Okay, there's a couple ways you could charge. So I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. I don't do this all the time, but sometimes I do what I just showed you, but it's definitely easier, okay? You could charge per glitter. So if I charge per glitter, it's $5, $10, $15, $20, $25 that you have out. That's how I started charging. So every glitter I used, I charge $5 for. So your dimensional was there, and every dimensional nail I charge $3 on top of that, okay? What I do now is I use what I want in the nail, because sometimes I don't want them to be like, only use 3 colors, but I know 5 will look better. And that's my walking advertisement. I charge per dimension. So I charge anywhere from $10 to $35 per nail. And that just means how that determines is if I'm custom mixing all these custom mixes and I have like 10 colors I'm using, that's going to be a $35 nail. And if I'm layering it, but I didn't just start charging that. I built myself to it. My most average nail people get, like, say this one right here, like this one, this would be a $25 nail or 20, depending. If it's shorter, I would do 20. If it was this long, it definitely would be that. Definitely. But if I had more colors in it and mixed more, it could go up to 35. That's how you give yourself a raise. You have a full clientele and stuff goes up. You start charging a little more for that stuff, little by little. And there's a price point where you could price yourself out. But if you literally go from charging like $5 a nail and you come back after training with me and you go to 35, they're probably going to think you smoked crack with me in Las Vegas, because they're going to be like, what makes you think I'm going to pay that for that? You have to do it in increments. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But you have to do it in increments. You have to do it like $5 at a time every year, $5 to $10, depending on what it is. And you raise your prices the 1st of October. Beginning of the holiday season, everybody's going to get their nails done, right? So that's how you work it. 2, you build it with confidence. Confidence means not cockiness. Look at you guys spending your time. It's late. If you're East Coast, it's super late right now. So you're spending your time right now learning. That's education, okay? Once you got it down and you're good at it, you deserve to be paid for it. And they'll pay for it because they see the difference in your work, and they see the difference that they don't really see that other places. Okay, so you it takes time, but I feel like within 6 years, you'll be such a seasoned nail tech, even 5, that you'll be making great money. Great money. And you know what's funny? It barely clicked in my head today, babe. I don't know if you heard me on the last live. I'm like, yeah, no tax on tips. I'm like, yeah, oh my God. When we do our taxes the next time, that's huge because my clients tip me big, so I'm not going to be taxed on that. I'm going to do good. I'm going to save all my tax money now. My tax money. I mean, my tip money. Oh my God, I need to quit talking. Okay, so I'm going to come in with Build Pink. And I am going to come in right here, put it in front of my brush, and you'll see it magnify. Oh my gosh. I think this is a really cool St. Patty's Day nail.
Zoom in a little bit.
A little more?
This is where it all comes together.
You're going to have to tell me if I'm centered because I got to work on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you know, guys.
So look at how I'm maneuvering.
Now, this is...
look at my nails on the side. All my products there.
It may look like we're like we don't know what we're doing, but when we file, we're going to file it into a beautiful shape. So hard gel it files like butter. It's not like acrylic. It's a totally different beast, a totally different animal.
That's so beautiful.
But it's so easy to file. So if you get your filing technique down, it will absolutely just look
those of you that are
like
new VIP
beautiful
members that just joined like the last class and the class before, I saw we got some new people. I did the same look, acrylic versus gel. I did the same colors, the same look on all of them. The clarity on the gel is, oh my God. So I think the acrylic was pretty too, but it's just a different beast. It's like jewelry. It's so pretty. And gel is quite popular now. I mean, I feel like in my salon suites where I have my suite at, there are 9 nail techs in there, and every single one of them are gel techs. Some of them are gel X tip artists. Some are like hand painting, but they use a gel form. Most are structured gel manis. Most are.
So we're using right now. MJ's using Build Pink.
Yeah, by
from
Young
Nails.
Nails.
Yeah, Young Nails Build Pink. That's
Yeah.
what we encapsulate everything with.
That's going to take your look to a whole nother
so
level.
if you guys are interested in doing encapsulation, I would
purchase some of this.
I'd get yourself a bottle or a pot or in the tube of Build Pink.
Sometimes I use the tube a lot. You'll see a lot of my videos with the tube, but lately I've been using the pot. I have a lot more pot right now. A lot more in the pot.
Do you have any videos on how to use builder gel? I want to start using builder gel on my nails.
All of my videos are builder gel. Every single video pretty much, unless it's an acrylic video. So a builder gel is everything I used. I just used a builder gel with Light Elegance. I used a builder gel with Young Nails. These are all builder gels. The only difference, let me show you this. Do I have one here of Young Nails? I don't. You would have to get me one of a concealer pink on top. So it could be this is actually a base gel, but it looks just like a builder gel in Young Nails. So they come in multiple colors, multiple ways. They're all builder. The only difference is it's a viscosity. So some are really thick and some are really runny. So you have to pick your poison of what you want to work with. If you're an acrylic girl, you're going to want the thicker ones because it's not going to run so fast on you. Okay. So yes, most of my videos are because I'm a gel girl. Okay, so I look at it sideways. Look at it sideways, you guys. So I feel like it kind of plays tricks on my eyes. I need to put a little more right here.
Thank you so much, Sunny, for being a new subscriber. She said,
"Yay, thank
they said
you."
They're a new subscriber, and thank you so much for answering my question. Yeah, we have so much good stuff coming, and so much good stuff that you can go back and watch.
Yeah.
I mean,
we almost have 300 videos. Yeah. We've only been on here. It was a year in November, but you may have seen me on Young Nails. Can you text Amanda for me real quick? Well, I have to text this person really quick, you guys. I'm so sorry. I have to because I need to answer her. I don't want her. Okay. I'm live right now, but no, we're not. I'll call you when I'm done here. I meant to call you before, but I ran out of time when I realized we weren't going. Okay. All right. I voice texted it because it was easier and faster. So we have almost 300 videos, and that's not including our VIP. Our VIP. And our VIP is, you guys are VIP too, but there is an actual VIP Pro YouTube we have. It's $19.99 a month. And we do our nails together. I did these on there. These nails are so long. You guys, next time you see me, my nails are not going to be this long. They are entirely, I like my nails like this length right here. But look how much longer they are. So you could tell where my cuticle was. Right there used to touch there. Right here used to touch here. So they're that grown out, that grown out. So that's usually the length I like. But I'm going to go shorter than that. I'm over it right now. I've gone too long. It's like all of a sudden, the past 2 days, I'm like, send help. Okay, I'm going to clean this really quick. I'm cleaning my brushes.
Yeah, Chevelle, I think I know the answer to that. I don't think she'll ever go back to using acrylic in a salon.
I do it on one, but let me tell you what started happening to me when I would teach OWC for Young Nails. Actually, who created that was Tracy and I off of us doing specialty courses like that. But anyways, that's a side note. But when I would teach it by Wednesday, I felt like I couldn't even talk. I was so stuck on stupid. I did these 3D. I did acrylic on this young girl. I did all gel, but she wanted 3D hand sculpted kitty paws. And I used flamingo pink. It was so pretty. They were black with flamingo pink. Well, the first time I did like 3 and 2, that was okay. Breathing when you're sculpting with your brush and making these things, and I did all 10, I was so stuck on stupid. I don't think I could breathe it up anymore. The smell doesn't bother me per se, like how it smells. It bothers me, the fumes now, my brain, it doesn't like operate right anymore. It's like, oh, no. Oh, no, no, that's not good for you right now. Maybe it's my age. I don't know. But it's really hard for me. But I love me some acrylic. Like, I like to teach it. I like to play with it. I have one client. She wears straight square nails about that long. And I'm literally have it open for like 10 minutes. If I do a set on her, like when I did her set, I probably had it open like 25. And it doesn't make me sick then, but past an hour is too much for me. So what?
Yes, I saw that. Thank you so much. Yes, she did tell me, or I seen it.
What?
Victoria texted you on my birthday to tell.
Yes.
You said I said happy birthday. Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah,
friend.
You did.
I did tell him.
Yeah.
But I don't think I meant to respond, but I apologize. I didn't. It wasn't that I'm like, you could text me anytime, girl.
Yeah, I said, yeah, man, Victoria.
I can't believe Victoria didn't tell me happy birthday.
She's the only one that didn't
Just
say
kidding.
anything to me. All my other friends did, and she's my sister. My sister didn't text me.
Oh, I love it. You guys are great. So what I'm doing is just bringing in my sides. And you know what? I don't do this typically on people unless it's a little wide. I go in with my X-cut. But I think it's important to do it when you're, and some days when I'm stuck on stupid, kind of like I know what I'm doing right now, but I'm a little airy, I'll do it then. Or if I'm working 15 hours. So what I'm doing now is just making sure nothing's hanging. The video I did earlier this morning was a hybrid too, but it was completely different what I did on it. So check it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this might beep at me because if I didn't turn it off, let's see. No, I turned it off.
Thank you guys so much.
I was just
thinking about you today. Love Queen.
Love Queen.
I'm like,
Hi,
where's she
Love
been?
Queen? I thought of her too the other day.
I thought about you today.
Hi, Love Queen.
Yeah, she's on here now. I'm like, where has she been?
Well, probably sleeping when we're on. All right.
No, I think she lives in mid U.S.
Mid U.S. She's probably been busy, but she's
like
visiting
in
us now.
Idaho or something like that. Utah or Idaho or Indiana, something like that. Well, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you on here, girl. Okay, so these are hybrid nails that I did.
Iowa. I'm like,
Idaho, is it cold right
Indiana?
Now? It's for a reason.
Something with an I.
Okay. So I usually just go like this. I don't do that with the file, but I did it because you have to get used to doing this. It looks like I'm filing on her skin, but I'm not. Like, even if I touch it here, it's not going to hurt me. It's me coming in like this and like this. And watch, I'll do it on me real quick, and I'll bring it in. See, so that's what I'm doing. And then if I want to bring it in on the sides or thin it out, you could do that too. I'm over here e-filing on my nails because I'm about to probably.
Wait, it's your birthday today, Love Queen?
Is it, Love Queen? Happy birthday. She's a Pisces, like my grandma. Oh, let me zoom out. You guys aren't going to see anything if I don't zoom out. Way too close. Sorry about that. I think that should be good. I'll wait till this catches up to see. My grandma's birthday is on the 1st. It's on Sunday. She's going to be 88 years old.
Oh, she said no.
Never
she
know.
said no, it's not my birthday today.
You said
it was 59 degrees today.
Oh. You're like,
I'm like, you're 59?
You're like, damn, you look good.
I know. I was about to say, you don't look not even, like you look like you're in your 20s, like mid-20s. I'm like, 59? No way.
She's like, well, thank you. I know. It was funny because I was at Costco and she said ID, and I said no, and I told her the year, and she looked at me, and I said in 1972, and she's like 1972, and she's like, I thought you said you were 72. So I'm pretty old myself, but I don't feel it at all. I'll always be young at heart. I'm kind of like my grandma's like that. Where's my mama? Okay, so let me tell you guys what I'm doing. I just got to filing, so I'm following an I formation. I feel like I still want to keep them oval, but I want to kind of bring them in a little, like a little bit more here. Kind of going into an almond. Ooh, I like that better. So do you see how I shape it? So what I'm doing is I just make contact and move it and stay even with it. Okay. Chevelle, I love you. Thank you. I'm reversing an age right now as we speak. It's my red light therapy. I just kidding. No. Okay, I like that. So let's come here. Nowadays, it's hard to tell how old people are. Everybody's so conscious of like sunscreen and what they put on their face and all like the little nerve blockers and all the stuff people do. It really preserves the face.
Good night, Crystal Glitterbug.
Good night.
Thanks for coming on here. Thank you so much for being our mod on Twitch.
Yes. Good night, girl.
Love you, girl.
Love you, girl.
I'm gonna put the link to Twitch here. If you guys ever want to join our podcast, we have a podcast style situation, and
I just filed it out. That's okay.
We do it on Twitch. And let me put the link here. It's a totally different platform. Yeah, it's a totally different platform. But if you get on there, it's pretty easy to get on and stuff like that. But that's where we really deep dive into nail situations, and we have what the heck news, and we talk about the nail industry stuff.
Yeah, and we're in brand partnership with Gemini Cosmetics, and they're the ones who, all the product I use, you could purchase from there, the majority of the product, and you get your discount. And you taught Eric does what the heck news. Tell him about it, babe.
So yeah, we do what the heck news, and
what the heck.
So we pull just articles from newspapers and magazines and off the internet, and we deep dive into some of the things going on. We talk about pricing. We talk about new colors and new shapes and the new what's new for spring, what's going to be new for summer. We follow fashion and things like that. So it's a totally different experience. So if you guys are interested,
sometimes it's not nail topics. I mean, it starts that way.
Yeah, I mean,
I love our
we talk about gold and silver. We talk not financial advice.
No.
We talk about medical stuff. We talk about ingrown toenails. We talk about lifting. We talk about how to fix the damaged nail. Like, so many different topics.
But the best part of it is just everybody on there. Like, it's such a cool group.
Yeah.
Everybody's
cool
so nice, so knowledgeable. Like, it's so nice. It definitely is our family.
Yeah, What the Heck News is on Twitch.
You guys Chevelle. Like What the Heck News? What do you...
Chevelle, aren't you on Twitch?
Chevelle, are you on Twitch? You gotta come on Twitch.
Oh,
Chevelle,
man.
you have to, girl. You're gonna come on and probably win the giveaway.
Yeah, she's on Twitch.
She is? I thought.
She's gotta be on Twitch.
Chevelle, tell us. What's your Twitch name? No, I think it should be the same as you are on here, so we know who you guys are. Oh shoot. I'm going.
So anyhow, yeah, get on Twitch and it's a totally different. It's very cool. I
Totally
love what
different
the heck
vibe.
news.
We be vibing. Let me see these real quick. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to come in here. Now this is kind of an advanced move. I'm just coming in parallel with no pressure on the nail. Just touching it and bringing them all in. This one's very wide. This one, what is happening here? It is very thick. So let me see. Let's help this out. Don't put pressure when you do this. You just guide it. Make sure they're all like, oh, this one's a lot longer. That's what it is.
They like what the heck news.
I like what the heck news too.
So today in what the heck news?
What the heck
In what the heck news?
You're a newscaster. You're a nail tech.
Yeah,
you're a cook. You're all the things, babe. Huh?
They call it what do they call it? The newscaster. Okay.
I'm not done with this, but I don't need it that high. So at this point, when you're done with this hand, you probably have to dust it out because there's only this much of a sucking part, and sometimes it gets full here. And if it's going everywhere, that's the point you empty it out. But I'm not going to be taking off a lot now. I'm just going to fine tune it.
No, Lily, you're not going crazy. It is our second live today. We're on at 10 a.m. this morning. We're actually on Twitch at 8 a.m. this morning, and then we went on
we slept like
live
4.5
YouTube
hours. That's probably what's wrong.
10 a.m. and then now we're on at 6:30.
And you're back on YouTube too, girl? You're double dipping too. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I was up at 4 a.m. I had to go and clean out hair traps and vents at the suites.
Yeah.
At one location, and there was, oh my gosh! You guys ever clean out hair? You guys ever seen a hair trap? Oh my gosh, they're gross.
They're kind of gross, huh? Because they're slimy from the conditioner and stuff, and all the hair caught in there.
Yes.
Does it smell?
It actually doesn't. What smells is like when you the airflow that flows from the sewer when you clear it out.
Oh God! Yeah, that's what it smells like sulfur.
Yeah.
Especially there, huh? Or does
so I got up at 4. I went and did that. I got back and set up the show for 8, and then so we've been kind of been at this all day.
I didn't go to bed till 1 because I had whatnot and had to pack all my stuff.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not complaining. That's probably why I'm stuck on stupid. But
and I got a haircut today, so I'm happy. Got my ears lowered.
Why did I think you were going to say that? That went in my head. That is the weirdest thing.
Got my ears lowered?
Yeah, my papa used to say that. Do you say that often? I don't remember you saying it.
I've said it in the past.
Like it went through my head that you were going to, like, I thought that and you said it. How funny. Well, that's subconscious.
You had a deja vu?
It was interesting because my brain thought it. So maybe I should think of some numbers. We'll drive to state line and I'll play the lottery.
Billy said, "My mom sent me your way. She loves your channel so much, so I followed."
Really? Thank you.
We like to do nails together, and we love your style a lot. We have learned so much. Thank you so much, Lily.
Thank you for sharing, man. Thank your mama. What's your mom's handle? What's her name on here? Is there anybody new on here? Is this your first time? I mean, we just hang out and do nails and teach nails is what we're doing.
Yeah, if it is your first time, we're giving you the warmest welcome.
Love Queen. I'm so sorry. I had the cutest stuff. Don't worry. I'm going on again, but I sold out of a lot of stuff, but don't worry. I'm always going to have cute things, girl. I know I wasn't going on for a while. Super busy.
Center.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm in the center. I'm sorry. I'm kind of waited to see. Let me see these. This nail's funky. I have to fix it with a hand
Or you could
file.
back out a little bit. I think that might help.
Yeah. Oops. There we go. Okay. I'm near the end, you guys. I made a bunch of mistakes, like was doing dimension and then didn't do dimension, then had to file it down. It's actually really good because that stuff happens in salon all the time.
There wasn't even...
Huh? Oh, it's because this blows here. This isn't my... It's all good. Don't you worry.
Jeez.
I'm wearing black, and I normally don't wear black when I do nails. So, oh, let me empty this real quick, and then I'll get rid of this.
You're wearing black with...
Nail dust? It's because...
This is a glitter.
It's all right. I try not to wear black in salon, but it happens. And in some salons, that's the dress code. I'm like, really? You want nail techs to wear black? Okay, it's going to look like I was kidnapped and drugged to work after my first client. Just kidding. Not really. My dust extractor at work is the Mac Daddy.
MM Willie's here.
Hey, MM Willie.
They said they had fun last night. Yeah, and bought a few things for my birthday. First time catching you on What Night last night.
I remember you. I sent your stuff off today. It's on its way. You should be messaged that it's on its way. You got some cute stuff, girl. Hold on, I just breathed up dust. Oh my gosh. I just choked.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thank you for
Willie's
coming
turning
on.
39 tomorrow.
Yay!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Woohoo! Happy birthday!
We enjoyed having you on there. There was a lot of new people on there. It was fun last night. I sold out of my jumper, the rompers that now if I buy them again for my cost, it's $60. But I will. I know if you want to be, let me know. I'll put it in the buy it now. I sold them for $45 last night, so that's not bad.
Okay, can we talk a little bit
Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I'm doing.
Yeah, about the...
Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm using my whole file. See how I use my whole file when I do this, and I anchor her fingers. The reason why I'm anchoring her fingers is you don't want her fingers to be sore. Now this part, what this is doing is making, let me show you the difference. See the bulkiness there? Excuse me. And then right here, it's a lot thinner. So I'm fine tuning it with my file. So I still hand file, just not as much as I do e-file. I e-file way more. So right here, I go backwards with it. And what I'm doing is I'm watching it come in thinner. But first I should do this so I can make sure my sidewalls and my lower arch are tight. It's more work to do this on Sally than on a person. A person flows very easy. So see what I'm doing here? I want to kind of show you guys. Let's see if you could get a good view. I come right here and I stay in contact all the way through. So what this is doing is making sure it's even on both ends. And then I have an indication of how thick it is at the tip, and I want to go a little thinner. Okay, so that I'm getting my lower arch here. My sidewalls. Now I am going to, I got to move Sally because I'll break her finger. See how I hold it down right here? If not, and you push up, your client's nails are going to be so sore. Always put your hand right here. You're going to get your shape in faster, and you're going to get it really tight how you're trying to get it, a really nice shape.
What days are your whatnots?
My whatnots, I have different days because I'm online so much in my schedule, but I always post it on Discord, and I'll post it on my stories. So I'm going 6:30 on Monday. I'll be on Monday night. It is the 2nd.
Let me put
Most
the
people
link.
get paid on those days, but we get paid every day if we're a nail tech, usually, depending if you work for yourself. You can put the whatnot. Is there a tissue? Well, I gotta blow my nose real quick. Sorry, guys. I have my mic on. You might. You know what? That's what's going on. I slept 2, 3, 4. I slept 4 hours. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Like a baby.
I'll tuck you in, honey.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Alrighty. So I filed out some of my glitter, and that is very common with a dimensional nail. I don't want you to think you messed up. Her nail's not going to break. You don't need to add hard gel again. You're going to do exactly what I show you, and it's going to perform beautifully. Your apex is in there. You have all your product. Don't worry about it. Okay, from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look client profile. And now I'm going to make sure they all look the same. So I look down the barrel of it too. Sometimes your glitter plays tricks on your eyes, so you kind of have to move the fingers to see if it's tight. Yeah, this finger was funky, so I had to fix it with my hand file. It's all coming together now. I don't know why it was looking weird to me. It was because it was longer than the others, and then I had to shorten it. I extended it a little more. Oops. Your nail can't come out, Sally. We can't have that. Oh, it looks way better now. So, can you see them all look pretty uniform now? Okay, so let's dust off Sally. Hi, Patty. How are you, Patty? Sweet Patty. I love you, Patty. She's sweet too. Very special. All you guys are. You guys, that outfit I'm selling for $45 retails for like $2 and $2.25. So, and I'm not buying them again because I already have one, and it was really cool. Really, really cool. I love it. Well, I buy stuff I like, so. Let's see. Oh no, Lena, are you feeling better? Migraines are no joke, man. I'm not really a migraine person, but when I have a headache, it's like, oh Lord. I probably had more headaches like off and on through perimenopause than I've had in my whole life. Okay, so I'm going to come in 7. So what I'm going to do is my cuticle work now. It's the last thing I do. Now I'm going to show you the difference. Let me get closer. Okay, let me let it catch up. Okay, so let me dust this off so you actually could see what I'm doing to see the difference. No, I sold them for $45. That one day I did that for that, but I did all my book work, and I'm like, I need to quit selling stuff or I can't do this anymore for those prices because it's a business and it takes me a long time. So you're still going to always have your stuff less than in a boutique, but I have to make some profit off of it. I've given everything away. Harry's like, look, you sold this and made that, but look at that. I'm like, okay, I get it. I know. Tracy, Shelley, and I had to come into Jesus, or come into okay. But we still give great deals. You'll never get it full retail.
Love Queen asked if she could buy it for her.
Oh, Love Queen wants to buy it for her. I could put it in the buy it now, Love Queen, but when you buy it, it has to have her information, or you could Venmo her the money, and she can. She's so sweet. You're the sweetest, Love Queen. All you guys on here, I love how everybody's like we're all family. Shoot, if I could give it to you for $10, I would, but dang, I'll really be a. Then I'll start not being able to pay my bills. Oh, the clothing company's like, your invoice? Just kidding. No, I love Whatnot so much. I'm not going to quit it. I'm just going to charge appropriately. I will never rip you guys off. I always want you to style you and look cute, and you guys have cute clothes and feel good. Okay. What monitors or Eric, can you see my message? Patty, yeah, I could see your message, Patty. I said hi to you. Can you hear me? We keep talking. I've said hi to you a few times. Yes. Can you guys see Patty's messages?
How about on here? Do you see my messages? Oh, yeah.
Yes, Patty, we do.
Yeah, we've been, we saw you,
I said
I
hi.
think when you first came on.
I didn't. When I said hi to you and that I adore you, that's when I first saw you on, girl, which is probably like 5 minutes ago, maybe. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to protein bond these. We are not done, ladies and gentlemen. We are not done, but almost. Okay. So I'm going to protein bond the nails. So these are our hybrid nails, okay? Hold on, one of my slivers is kind of a little funky right there, like half filed, half not. So I'm just going to cut out with my nippers.
What color are you going to use for that?
I think I might glitter press, just the fine color, like moon quartz.
Ooh.
I think that might be pretty. What do you think?
I mean,
you do you, boo. Just kidding.
I think it'd serve its purpose. I would letting everybody know. Does it have a green tint to it?
Yes. It's the same colors that glow through here, but it's going to be fine. You just hold on. I might use that one or I might use this one. It's going to be either this one or this one. Or it might be both. I'll make that my mind up when I get there. So I'm going to use this High Shine here. It is a soft gel. It could take the place of Manicure Top 2 that doesn't exist anymore unless it's clearance on Whatnot, which is cool too. So I like Light Elegance and Elegant Glass, both of their soft gel top coats. So I'm going to put my soft gel top coat. It has to have a tacky layer for the cure. I don't know how much this cost. I'll have to look it up on the website.
Wow.
So this has this is my my spin on St. Patty Day nails. Nude green glow.
But we will do more.
Yeah, well, we will.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do them together. We're gonna do nails together next week on VIP. But I feel like you should be doing your St. Patty's Day's nails now because it's on the 17th. I mean, I don't think I could wait to do my nails that long right now. We'll see. Or we could do them in 2 weeks if you do your nails now together. Oh, tell her, she says her phone has no audio. Can you tell, did you type we could hear? Oh no, tell her to turn it off and turn it back on. Poor Patty. She's all, what's going on? Send help. I know. That's very frustrating when stuff like that happens. Okay, so I'm going to get a little closer. If you look right here, you can see I filed some stuff out. I am going to fix that. I think I'm going to use the chunky one and the green one. So what I do is I take this off and I leave this part on. I just leave it on so I don't have to put everything back on. But it's easier if you take it off. If not, it'll get all twisted on it. See how it starts to twist? So do this. And I'm going to use I'm going to use one of my new brushes. This one is number 9. So I am going to come right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to dip it in the green. I'm going to kind of touch it, wherever you filed some out. Then I'm going to come in with this one. I think I'm going to come in with the fine one. I'm going to come in with
Nails Minneapolis got a
Rainbow
good question.
Quartz. What's up, girl? What's your question? Read it to me, babe.
Is there any top coat that you know of that has a bluish hue like the Ultimate Finish? We just saw one today.
This one I'm using right now.
Yeah.
It's Ultimate Finish has it. So did Manicure Top. This
I
one
run
has
into
it.
tops.
These two have it.
Gels yellowing over white, but somehow that one doesn't. I just don't like how it feels.
Oh, you don't like how it feels when you do. You like more of a,
Ultimate Finish.
Yeah, I personally, I'm a Young Nails educator. I use a ton of Young Nails. I do not use Ultimate Finish. I don't like it. It's my personal opinion. I use a lot of and I don't have it here because I left both bottles at work. But I use the new Scratch Resistant by Light Elegance. Love it. I love Gotti's in the gold bottle. Amazing. But you can't glitter press with those. But your finishing ones are great. These two are a soft gel top coat, so they have a sticky layer. This one's Light Elegance Super Shiny. And this one's High Shine Gel Top, Simply Elegance this is by Elegant Glass, and this one's by Light Elegance.
And that's the one that we
use right now for the glitter prints.
Instead of Manicure Top.
Well, because Manicure Top doesn't exist anymore. So you could use your finger, or you could come in like this, or you could use a glove.
So if you're looking for that blue U, Manicure Top used to have the blue U. And
do you want it to have a blue hue?
Show Nails Minneapolis which one that we've.
I'll show you right now.
Yeah, we're going to show you right now.
These are my 2 replacements for them, and this one I've just used the past couple days, and I love the dispersion layer. So they're both equally as good. I don't know the price point on this one, on these, but that's
the one. That's the one with the blue hue.
And this is like Elegance, and these do. I'll show you how it has a blue hue.
Yeah.
Let me get my. So I'll show you. See the blue hue? That tells you it's a soft gel with a UV, so they don't yellow. Now, if you use, so you're wanting one with a non-tack that doesn't yellow. You're gonna.
I think the blue hue may cancel some of the yellowing.
Yeah, but it's not gonna yellow with on white. Because I did white toes just 2 days ago on my hairdresser, and I used the Radiance Scratch Resistant by this company right here. I feel so bad. I didn't realize.
Is that one right there?
No, it's not. I accidentally took it from here. I have 2. I have one that belongs here and one at work. What happened was I forgot I took one to work, and I have them both at work. So I got to bring it back. That's my favorite top coat right now. I love it. So it's Radiance. You know what we'll do? We'll put it in the description after this and with a clickable link for it, okay? We'll add it to it because it is my favorite. You'll love it. It is a non-wipe. These 2 are wipes. You'll use these for your glitter press, okay? I always look at the bottom of the cap so I don't mix them. Okay, so
that's like the most frustrating thing ever.
What is?
The white when it yellows.
Yeah, most top coats do yellow the white. It puts a hue to it. And that does not, I promise you. I am a picky person and with my nails. Especially you take the time to polish white. But you know what? I have an amazing white right now. I got to show you it. Let me cure this 30 seconds and then I'll put a top coat on because I flash set it. Hold on. Let me put this top coat on it. And then I'm going to show you the black and white. This is one coat. I have a sample that I polished. I'm actually obsessed with it. So, and one coat, it covers there's a black and a white one. And it's by Elegant Glass too. Elegant Glass is huge, heavy on the art stuff. I love it. So I'll do 30 seconds here. It's right here. What did I do with my samples? Oh, they're right here by it. Okay. So I put it back in its packaging. You guys, Casablanc and black licorice. This is one coat. This is one coat, and look how thin it is. What? You guys, I am impressed. Look, I got goosebumps. I did. This, I'm telling you, they're coming out with some good stuff. Some good stuff. Elegant Glass. I've used her stuff forever, like her art. Her core products, I never really I liked Young Adults better. I don't know if they've changed, but her art has always been on point. But that's the white, and this is this. So this brand it's called Radiance Scratch Resistant. So I honestly, my nails didn't get scratched for a long time, and they always do because I do nails. I'm in love with it. In love. And I think it's $16 for it, and I believe there's a refill. And the refill, you could probably fill it probably like 3.5 times typically with those ounces they usually make them with. So, I mean, what do you guys think of this? Like, honestly, like one coat like that, stop it. It's so nice. So, so nice. Okay, so now, you know what I'm going to do? I should have put this on at the same time. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm operating off of 4 hours sleep. So this is what it's like as a nail tech's life. So I come right here, and I should have put this top coat on here because I'm just going to press into this natural look so it matches it. But one thing about like usually young nails top coats except what did she just say? Why is it out of my head? Help me out. The non-tack one you said is yellowing. Why can't I think of it right now?
Manicure.
I need to get off soon because I'm dumb right now.
Ultimate Finish.
Ultimate Finish. Thank you so much. My brain's dumb right now. That doesn't have that actually bleaches out, but it takes longer. So their nails actually end up being white within a couple hours. I don't know if you noticed that or if you're just taking it off. So Young Nail stuff does have bleaching agents. What I don't like about Ultimate Finish, it doesn't stay shiny enough for me, and it's too thick for me. I spend all my time shaping my nails, and it's too bulky. I love stain resistant, and I liked manicure top. Their new top coat's nice, but it doesn't have a tacky layer. It is a very nice top coat, but I have to have a tacky layer to do what I'm doing right now. So I don't know why I shut this. It's all right. It's closing time. Just a bit it is. I think I want to do these ones white with. I might add the green. We'll see. I'll open it just in case. I'm going to do the whites first and see how I like it. I think it'll be pretty with the glitter press with my Aura Bloom brush. So I am going to use this one first. Let me make sure everything's in the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Let's come in here. Oh yeah. I don't think I want the green in it. I think I just want to go this and some of the rainbow quartz. Because it has a green glow already. I really like it. I like the contrast of it. You can add some if you want, but I kind of like that. Because it gives it like a cool vibe, like a cool flow.
What do you mean by products having bleaching agents?
Just what I said. The products that it's made with, it bleaches out the yellow tone. So anytime if I do dimensional nails with a white base, I tell my client, and I do it with confidence because I know it's going to bleach out. So, which means it turns from yellow, it'll turn white by the next day or in a few hours, depending. So I did 10 nails dimension with a white base. And this is on Jessica. And they were canary yellow at the end. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the most yellowest, but I've never done 10 dimensions under the light so much with white. I'm like, I guarantee my nails, it's going to bleach out. So if it doesn't bleach out by the morning, call me and I'll change your color. I guarantee my nails. I'm so sorry for your time, but I will make it right. But I'm 99% sure that it is going to bleach out. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. That alone is super pretty. So it bleached out. She sent me a picture. It was beautiful. But when she left, I didn't get a picture. It was not beautiful when she left, but I knew. So now she knows, like sometimes glass nails will do that. And Build Pink does cancel out the yellow, but to a certain point, okay? It will turn yellow, but it'll eventually, within an hour to like 6 hours, it's going to be crystal clear. Trust me, it will. Not all the ingredients are the same in everybody's products, so. But you could tell this is like manicure top because see the glow? Okay, so I'm going to take the soft gel, high shine soft gel. We're almost done, you guys. This would not take me hours to do on somebody. I would fly through what I just did. But when my brain's a little airy, I could still do nails, but I am all over the place. Let's go 30. And then I'm going to go in with, I'm not at my main station that I'm normally at here in the house because I'm redoing it. I have half my stuff over there. I'm on my podcast table right now. So, and I'm kind of sandwiched in here. So I'm just going to go with, I want a top coat from over there. Just peek and see if you see Gotti's gold one. And if you don't see it, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't you worry, baby. And then there's another one, this brand that's super shiny too, but okay, you got it. Thank you. This is actually a stain resistant and a really nice top coat and tack free. Okay. I have a new bottle somewhere. This bottle's been through better days, but this is J. Rob's favorite. And I love it a lot too. You'll love the way it feels. Oh my gosh, it feels like a vinyl. I can't even explain it. You will love this. And so does when I put Carmela's nails. Go on 3 videos ago, what I did on Tuesday night. I used that top coat on her and check out like what she says about it. She's like, oh my gosh, it feels so soft. It does. And so does this one. Very nice top coats. They all have similar ingredients. They're all TPO and HEMA free. Most stuff is nowadays. I'm going to do 1 full minute. Your favorite too. You love the Gotti top, Patty. I'm happy you do. Can you hear me now, Patty? I said, hi, Patty. I love you, sister. I hope you could hear now. Elegant glass is super shiny. Yes, it is too. Like any top coats, I'll tell you if I'm just trying them out. I don't know. Maybe because I am sponsored in Brown Partnership, so I get to try out a lot of stuff. But I'm completely honest with you guys. It's my opinion, but I am ultra picky. Just saying. I really am. Even if I'm running late, I will not skim on something. So it sucks, but sometimes you just have to keep your work up. I have that one and tested it against other top coats, and I like it a lot, but it did turn white polish a bit yellow. Maybe just too picky and got a bad batch. Okay, let me ask you this. If it turned it yellow, did it bleach it out? Like, did you leave it like that, or did you take it off? It stayed yellow looking? Because I haven't used that with white. I have never used this with white. I've only used it with color. But I will tell you, my Radiance does not. The Radiance by this brand, here's one of the base coats of their soft gel. It's has a black cap. See, this is Radiance undercoat. Okay, so this is the base coat of it, and it is acid, HEMA, and TPO free. That top coat, I'm telling you, this used to be my favorite top coat. I still like it and I have a bunch of bottles of it, and I will use it accent shine on. I love this. This is out of Canada. Very nice top coat. This does not turn it yellow either. This top coat is like 21 bucks though. And I just bought 6 of them before I found the Radiance.
J-Rob uses the Gotti on white.
And it doesn't turn it yellow?
It's fine, she says.
Yeah, I mean, I've never used it on white, so I can't tell you that. But J-Rob, that's her main top coat she uses. So I don't know. It could be your white. What brand's your white? Because
is that Radiance stain
the old
free?
whites, you know, I have it and mine haven't stained, but I have it on. None of my hairdresser, I put it on my hairdresser and but she also has an assistant some days. But no, I didn't. It doesn't. They don't advertise as a stain resistant, but neither did this be advertised as a stain resistant. I believe it's the ingredients going in, and especially for not being a non-tack. It's kind of crazy. So look how shiny this is too. Very nice. So you guys, I don't know if you've noticed like whites. When people used to ask for white, I would cringe. I'd pray. I'm like, oh, call all the white baby Jesus, whoever's going to help me right now. It's going to take me 3 coats, possibly 4, for it to not look patchy, right? And looks bulky, and then it's going to turn yellow. So products have came a long way. What?
That sucks.
Yeah, and
that sounds horrible.
It is, because look how long it takes to do nails, and then they want white. And white was a big fad for a while. Like, my hairdresser just got white toes again, and I used Radiance on it. It's perfect. But going under the light all the time is what's turning it yellow, like a bunch of times. And I do believe it's some of the whites and some of the top coats, or a combination of both.
Nails by Minneapolis said, I just looked at the swatches and they're clear now.
I told you. No, I know what I'm talking about, sister. I've done this for years. But that's awesome, huh? Huh? That's awesome. So they did bleach out. Oh, Minneapolis. If I'm calling you sister, I'm sorry. I call everybody sister. I'm so glad that you asked that question. I'm so glad, and I'm sorry if I call you sister if you're a guy. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I'm so happy you asked that question and you looked at them. So most products have bleaching agents in them now. Okay, so Young Nails definitely has forever. So it will turn. I'm so happy you did that. But you know what sucks? Sending your client out yellow and telling them that. Because they're like, they kind of don't want to go because they don't have time to come back. They just have to trust you.
You're not able to take a photo either.
No, you can't take pictures of it.
And then you tell your client, tomorrow send me a photo, and they send. You guys already know. They send the most horrible nail photos ever.
I know.
So that's what.
You know what? I'm gonna look at. When did I do that set? I'm going to look at and see if I still have her pictures she sent me. You know what else happens? Do you guys use D&D polishes? And there's another brand that does this. I know it's their neon pigments. So I like their neons, but they have, I think they're HEMA-free now. I'm not sure. I haven't even looked at it, but their neons are hot, man. They're very nice. Gotti's are nice too, though. Gotti's doesn't do this. You polish them all nice, and then your client's like, I don't know, it's like marbling and different. It looks weird. And it's usually when they get hot, and it lasts like about a week. It looks like nail art. It's kind of purple in there. It's the weirdest thing. And it like marbles, and then it goes away. And it does it for a week. So the first time I did my hairdresser's nails, she was like, oh my gosh, this happened. And I told her about it. I go, trust me, if you want to pick a different color, you could come in, I'll change it. But if you like that color, when it's not marbling, stick with it and it'll be fine. She's like, the marble's kind of growing on me and it disappears. This last time I did that hot pink color of it, and I forgot to remind her. And she's like, I don't know what's happening. It's marbling. I said, remember? She's like, oh yeah, no. I said, I could come in and do a different color. She's like, no, I love this color. It'll be fine. I know it's just a few days. So I've done nails so long, you guys, like over 30 years since I was in high school. So I've kind of been through all the changes of nails and kind of knowing what's doing. I don't claim to know everything. I still learn something new in nails all the time. At least every week I'm learning something new with nails. So I try to help you guys as much as I can. I don't claim to know it all, but I do know a lot. And I just want to make sure I could eliminate from you guys having to go through that and being able to just get it right away and not have to go through all that. Okay, let me zoom out a little more. Did I zoom out more? Yeah. Okay, let me put all my products I use. Let me clean this off. This was in my travel kit, and sometimes my travel kit gets blown up. I'm always having to clean my travel kit. But I love this bottle. Look how pretty it is. But I'm telling you, you guys got to try the Radiance. Trust me, try it. I love it. I love it.
Love Queen says we love you and appreciate you for sure.
We love you too. Serious, you guys. It's not a word I just fly around, but this group of people and all you new people too, that I think I just need a new bottle of this, but it doesn't even matter. Everybody who spends their time with us, I appreciate you guys so much. I wouldn't be coming on as much if it weren't for you, me seeing you guys grow. You ask so many questions. You're so helpful and kind to each other. Once in a while, we get a kind of creepo weirdo on here, and that's fine. That's fine. Some people can't help it. They just got to go. But other than that, I couldn't be more grateful. I could not be more grateful. So thank you so much. So I also, with my dimension, I did use base gel a lot. So that's cool. Pretty much right there, all the stuff I used. That's not that cute of a picture, though. You made a narrow it in?
No, it's fine. I'll adjust it.
Okay. You have a couple to pick from, okay?
Yeah.
You guys, it is so late East Coast time. Thank you for staying up. Will you put the Radiance in the camera real quick so I can screenshot it? I don't, girlfriend, is that Love Queen asking? I don't have Radiance here with me. I'm supposed to. I accidentally took both to work, but I will have it here. I'll get it tomorrow. But I have it in go three back.
Show the I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, he's going to put it in the description. So if you don't know what the description is, after the video is up, he'll put clickable links. It'll take you straight to the website to that. But look at the end of the video of Tuesday's video. It's the long nails from start to finish, the hook nails. I put that top coat on her, and it's in that picture. Okay, it's in the cover picture, the thumbnail, and it's at the end. But it also will be in a clickable link. I promise it'll be in there. And I also use this color. This is a new thing I glitter pressed with. Okay, so Love Queen, go check that out, and you'll see it right away. Eric, it'll upload. It might take a little bit to upload. It doesn't go right away. You might have to wait like 30 minutes or so. Sometimes it takes a while. So if you go on there and look at that video, you'll see it, okay? Thank you, guys. Thank every single one of you for start to finish who have stayed on here, and some of you who just hopped on. I appreciate you, and thank you for your time. You guys are awesome. She stays up till 2 a.m. most days. It's hard for me to stay up that late because I have a lot of jobs, right? All nail related besides my clothing. So I need my sleep. I like 8 hours sleep if possible. So thank you, guys. Thank you, V, for moderating. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, J. Rob.
Thank you. Oh, is J. Rob still on? Thank you, J. Rob. Always to all you guys. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. Ciao. Bye, guys.